Hey, Great Community Give. This is Amanda Bonfim, Program Officer of the Community Foundation of Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. We are the host of Great Community Give, an initiative here in Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. It's a Giving Day event for local nonprofit organizations to, one, create awareness for their organizations, two, to fundraise, and three, just to have fun. And with me is Thomas Ray from Bank of the James. Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Amanda. Thanks for having me.
Why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself, Thomas, and Bank of the James?
Yeah, no, I appreciate being here. We've loved the opportunity to support here again in 2021, especially in a year where I think the need is going to be as big as it's ever been for a lot of our local nonprofits. I'm a local guy. I grew up here in the Valley, have been in banking for almost 20 years now. We started Bank of the James a little over 5 years ago here in the Valley. So I serve as the president of our Shenandoah Valley region. And we offer all sorts of lending and deposit opportunities for small businesses, individuals. We do mortgage investment, everything you get from a community bank with, local folks that want to help out. And throughout that, we've gotten to engage and be a part of a lot of nonprofit boards and nonprofit activities over the last few years, and certainly throughout the career. So excited to be able to support this today.
Yeah, so you're very active in the community, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's, fortunately the bank, one of the reasons that the Bank of the James and I were such a good fit is they really support community involvement. And that's just something that I've been passionate about for a long time. I feel like, that rising tide can lift all ships. We've been blessed with a lot. So how can we be a blessing to others, right? And so trying to do that in a way that is tangible and help out along the way has been something that I've been lucky to have some really good opportunities and works with some awesome organizations doing great work here in the community.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for your service to our community.
Oh, it's been my pleasure all the way through. So
tell me a little bit more about our partnership. Bank of the James and Great Community Give. How have we formed this and gotten to where we are today?
Yeah, so kind of serving on different boards and different activities over the last few years, I kind of became familiar of the Great Community Give from the aspect of like a board member trying to promote it for our organization. And I know a lot of organizations jumped on it that first year and were really excited about it, but there were also a few organizations kind of held back to take sort of a wait and see approach and got involved with it in future years. But in every case, no matter the organization, no matter the cause, we've seen them be able to raise more money through this than they can from any single day campaign. Raise enough money that it becomes like, it's not only worth the effort to do, but it actually is moving the needle for a lot of these organizations. And it's not just the dollars, but it's also, to your point, the awareness, right? Getting to connect with people that may not understand or know the mission and be able to share that mission with folks in a way that they haven't been able to before. So it's just been a really win-win. So, I think it was last year or the year before when Alan Shelton reached out to us on behalf of the Community Foundation. Alan's a good friend, fellow Rotarian. It was a pretty easy ask because, while we probably only pay a small part from a sponsorship standpoint, I know there's a lot of folks that are engaged more than we are. We're happy to be that small part to help make this initiative work because we just see the tangible benefit for the nonprofit community.
Yeah, absolutely. And Great Community Give has become a major fundraiser for a lot of these organizations. A lot of these nonprofits have not been able to fundraise like they normally do in the past year. So this online, majority online event is hopefully going to, one, provide for their programs and services, and two, just hopefully, generally help Harrisonburg and Rockingham County through the next couple years. So
the need is definitely there. And, fortunately, the Community Foundation, the Great Community Give, has been doing online long before online became cool with COVID, right? So you guys are old pros at this stage.
Yes, it was beneficial that this has been an online event. This year it's also offline, so we're counting gifts that are made online and via cash and checks too. So now there are more avenues to give. There's more time and opportunity to give. So for those that are able, they definitely should come out and show their love for these nonprofits.
Excellent. Excellent.
What would you like to see happen for the nonprofits that are participating in this event?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is it'd be great to see every nonprofit hit their goals, right? I mean, this is, such a big event, has become such a great donor engagement event for so many folks. And at a time where, I mean, there's articles in the paper today about, nonprofits that are in financial need. So this is a time where, the need's always there, but it means a little bit more this year. And I also hope that like the donors can get excited about this. Everybody who's the smallest donation to the biggest donation, that they would understand that they are part of this and part of the solution and part of just helping to make our community a better and stronger place. And so I just hope that the donors feel like they really are engaged, and I hope they all know that they do matter and that every gift matters, because I know the nonprofits feel that way. And so, the greater we can, create that sense of community and sense of giving, I think the better this event's going to come off.
I totally 1000% agree with everything you just said. I feel like for those that, don't feel like their $10 gifts really mean anything, it really does.
Yeah.
It really does, because all of us together, if we help, give at least $10, that's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
So what would you like to say to the nonprofits or to the community, anybody in Great Community Give? What would you like to leave us off with?
Well, I think just the biggest thing to all our nonprofit partners out there, that we just so appreciate what you do on a day in, day in basis. And, we've all had struggles and things we've had to deal with, especially in this last year, but you all are showing up. And you are making a difference in our community, and I love the Valley. I'm happy that we're here. I'm happy to be raising my family here. But one of the reasons it's so great is because of all these nonprofit partners and their board members, and of course the donors that help make those dreams come true. So thanks to everybody for just being a part of this and for what you do.
And thank you, Thomas. Thank you. For those that are watching, I have Thomas Ray from Bank of the James, sponsor of Great Community Give, coming to our community on April 21st from 6:30 in the morning to 8 at night. So stay tuned and go to greatcommunitygive.org for exciting updates and announcements. Thank you, Thomas.
Thanks, Amanda.